I made a huge mistake that I regret every day of my life. The memory of that day is etched into my mind, and I often replay it, wishing I could turn back time. I still remember the moment you confessed your feelings to me. You looked at me with such earnestness and told me how much you liked me and how deeply you wanted to give our connection a chance. In my confusion and fear, I rejected your feelings that day. Little did I know that my decision would create an emptiness in my heart that nothing else could fill. After that day, you quietly distanced yourself from me. You never interfered in my life, respecting the boundaries I had set, but your absence was profoundly felt. Every day, I can't help but miss you. I long for your company, for the sweet, innocent talks we used to have. I miss the way you remembered every small detail about me, the way you took care of my every need with such tenderness. There was a time when your presence was a constant comfort, a soothing balm to my everyday troubles, and now, without you, life feels incomplete. I understand why you felt you couldn't stay near me. You thought things would get awkward between us, and you were probably right. At that moment, I was not aware of my own feelings. When you confessed, I was so sure that I only considered you a friend, nothing more. It was only after you went away that I realized the truth about the emotions my heart holds for you. It took your absence for me to understand how deeply I care for you, how much I love you. I've been trying to find you, to know where you are. I spoke to your friends, hoping they could tell me something, but they remained silent, respecting your privacy. I can't blame them, but their silence only fuels my desperation. I want to meet you and tell you that I finally understand how much I love you. Your love was not one-sided or unrequited. I was a fool who took so much time to comprehend the bond we shared. I wish my eyes had opened when I had time on my side. Now, all I can do is read over our old chats or look at your pictures, each one a bittersweet reminder of what I lost. I even stalked your social media, hoping to catch a glimpse of your life, to find a clue about where you might be, but there was nothing there. It felt as if you had vanished, leaving behind only memories. Please come back and give me a chance to set things right. Please come home and let me show you how much I love you. Every day, I pray to God to bring you back into my life. I imagine seeing you again, running towards you, hugging you tightly. I would scold you for going so far away from me, for making me realize too late what I had. I would tie your hand with mine, metaphorically and literally, so that you can never go away again. If I could see you now, I would pamper you and shower you with the love and affection you always dreamed about. You deserve so much more than what I gave you before. I don't know if you still have feelings for me or not, but I am hoping for the best. Even if the odds are against me, I won't stop until I find you. My heart is steadfast in its resolve. I love you, my cute little teddy bear. I always have, I was just not aware. It took losing you to understand the depth of my feelings. Now, every moment without you is a reminder of my mistake. I want to make it right. I want to build a future where we can be together, where I can cherish you the way you deserve. Please give me that chance. Let me show you that my love for you is real and that it has only grown stronger in your absence. Sweetheart, it's been weighing on my mind since last night, when I saw you in my dream. You were crying, and it broke my heart. In that dream, I held you close, trying to soothe away your tears, feeling every bit of your distress as if it were my own. As I wrapped my arms around you, I could sense your vulnerability, your fear, and your confusion. It was as if the world around us had faded into insignificance, leaving only the two of us in a bubble of shared emotion. In that moment, all I wanted was to reassure you, to erase the doubts and fears that had taken root in your mind. I guided you to sit beside me, our hands intertwined, seeking solace in the simple act of touch. And then, I asked you to tell me what had caused such anguish, what had driven you to the brink of tears. Your words pierced through the silence, carrying with them the weight of insecurity and doubt. You spoke of friends who had planted seeds of uncertainty, whispering falsehoods about our connection, sowing doubt where there should have been trust. Their words, like poison, had seeped into your thoughts, casting shadows over the love we share. They made you question the authenticity of our bond, filling your mind with doubts that threatened to drown out the truth. As you recounted their words, I felt a surge of anger and frustration, knowing that they had hurt you in such a profound way. But more than that, I felt a deep sadness, realizing the extent to which their words had shaken your belief in us. It pained me to see you grappling with doubts that were never yours to bear, to watch as you struggled to make sense of emotions that should have brought you joy. But even in the midst of your turmoil, there was a flicker of hope, a glimmer of reassurance that spoke volumes about the strength of our connection. When I asked you if you could feel the love between us, if you could sense the truth in our shared moments, you nodded, your eyes brimming with unshed tears. And in that moment, I knew that despite the doubts that plagued your mind, your heart recognized the truth of our love. With gentle reassurance, I wiped away your tears, offering you comfort in the only way I knew how. I kissed your forehead, letting my lips linger in a silent promise of love and support. And then, I placed your hand on my cheek, urging you to feel the reality of our connection, to trust in the depth of our bond. As we held each other close, the weight of your doubts slowly began to lift, replaced by a sense of peace and acceptance. In that moment, surrounded by the warmth of our embrace, the doubts and fears that had threatened to tear us apart faded into insignificance. And as the dream came to an end, I found myself filled with a renewed sense of hope, a belief that no matter what challenges we may face, our love will always prevail. And so, my dear, as you wake from this dream, remember this: our love is real, tangible, and unwavering. Trust in the truth of our connection, in the strength of our bond, and let nothing come between us. You are smart, you are capable, and you are loved beyond measure. So trust in yourself, trust in us, and know that no matter what the future may hold, we will face it together, hand in hand, heart to heart. My darling, as you wake, let the echoes of this dream remind you of the unwavering truth of our love. Our bond is deeper than any doubt, stronger than any fear. Let go of the insecurities planted by others, and trust in the love that binds us. Remember, you are cherished, you are strong, and together, we can overcome anything.